In Eid, I'm turned off of Muslim community. I'm turned off of Eid. I'm turned off of everything right now. Like, I'm just gonna be honest about my feelings. I woke up today, usually with lovely messages from my husband, right? On Eid, I don't even have a Eid Mubarak. Because those problems that I had before when I was going to end it resurface again. And I'm just like freaking out. Because what did he really do today that made, like, what did he do today? You know what I mean? He was like a couple of hours late messaging me on Eid, you know? And I freaked out. I freaked out and like went all blamed everything and like went scorched earth. It's like, you don't have time for me. You don't even think of me on Eid. Like, you don't, I'm supposed to be your soulmate. And you don't even think to write Eid Mubarak? Excuse me? If I'm a good person, that's all that should matter, is what's in my heart. Not if I eat with my left hand. Not if I fart. Not if I wear a piece of cloth on my head. I also don't feel right without the hijab. Like, I feel bad. Like, I feel like I'm doing something awful. And I know a lot of people are not going to understand that, you know, but I don't know. I'm tired of like explaining myself. Like, I'm tired of like explaining my choices with religion.
What's not clicking?
You know what I mean? Like, just things I do in my life. I'm just like, I feel so judged being a Muslim. I feel so judged. It's really, really not a good feeling. This is not the first time that I've felt this way. So I feel like this is more than just impulse. My level of impulsiveness is like really starting to become even more detrimental to my life. Find a man with a matching scooter. No, I can't be with someone disabled because one of us has to be able-bodied. If you catch my drift. Gonna message you back and call you his wife, and you're gonna throw that hijab right back on. No, no, I'm honestly over it, guys. Like, because like I just really feel like I don't. Yeah, unless you saw like exactly our communications and stuff, it's like hard to understand. But like, you have to remember, like, he does come in here and he's very loving. He says, "I love you, babe, hun," and he's very flattering. Like, you're beautiful. Like, he's very nice as well, you know? The ultra conservative kind, he's not even conservative. Yeah, I felt like with me, he was, you know, he would judge me for smoking weed, but he smoked cigarettes like a chimney, you know? Like, stuff like that. Like, I don't know. And he wants me to trust him, but he doesn't even trust me to, like, send me pictures of, like, the house or, um, anything. Like, his store, because you know, like, his family doesn't want me to, like, have any pictures of the house or anything. Like, excuse me? Like, what the did I do to you? He does share some of it. Like, we do video chat. He'll show me stuff on video, but like not send me pictures. And he'll, you know, that kind of thing. Send me selfies or stuff like that, pictures of juice, but it's like, yeah, it makes me like paranoid because I'm so insecure about it. And like, he lives in a culture where it's like there's always people around. He's always busy doing something, like, just to survive, like, you know. It's a hard life there. I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm salty and I'm over it. Yeah, I mean, he can be sweet and everything. It's not enough. It's not enough. It's the words don't matter to me. It's the actions. It's the actions. And it's not just this occurrence. It's like many, many, many times where I just feel like, like I feel like a part of him is keeping me like he doesn't want me to be with anyone else. I feel like I'm just really needy because, like he really does like try in a way. Like I don't know. You'd have to see like how we talk. Whatever, whatever, Salah. There's always an excuse. Yeah, this is my family I talk to, right? Because I don't have, yeah. I feel like a lot of the things people have like wrong with it is like because I come on here and complain, which you should never do. Like you don't have time to acknowledge my message, but you have time to come on here and try to explain yourself to the public. Like that's just another red flag for me. Sorry, but yeah, but how can you know how he comes across, Habibi J, if like you don't have any idea what our communication is like, you know? I feel like at the end of the day, it's like my fucking choice. Like it's my choice what I want to do, who I want to be with, and you know, I feel I was wrong like just coming on here and talking about it. I don't care. Charlie Gold can suck it, honestly. Sorry to say that, but she's a bitch. Yep, talking like this during Ramadan. Yep. Oh.
Hello, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome to anyone watching in real time. Thank you so much for being here. To anyone watching during playbacks, I appreciate you. To all my channel members and patrons, thank you, thank you, thank you. And to my mods who are always here holding me down, I appreciate y'all so much. Well, Chantal is going to be Chantal. And above all, she will continue to be the content gift that keeps on giving. This recent tantrum, because that's really what it was, an attention seeking tantrum, isn't anything new. We've seen it before. But where I was sadly mistaken and gave Chantel so much grace is thinking that she would change her mind after the weekend. Instead, Chantel decided to change her mind less than 12 hours later. Uh, Less than 12 hours later. See, for anyone who watches my edits or even the intros, those time periods were so short. That's why it was easy to piece together the contradictions and her walking everything back. It's just like, girl, are you okay? I know the answer is no, but at some point, Chantel has to start to feel some sort of shame, embarrassment, something that leads to just the slightest change. And it doesn't. It never does. And I appreciate her because I can continue to laugh. All of us can continue to laugh. And she continues to do what? Prove a lot of viewers correct. Before we get started, I want to mention off top, my eyeshadow and my makeup is actually inspired by Cyber. Hold on, I'm gonna make sure I get it right. So Cyber Eclipse, shout out to you, Boo. I actually saw you in chat and you got one of the gifted memberships. Actually gave me two makeup ideas. So I actually went with the first one, which was a blue and green. So what I decided to do is go with purple, blue, and then it went into green. Again, I have a spectrum, so it's not doing a best job showing it off, but it goes from green to blue to purple. So Cyber Eclipse, thank you for the suggestion. And I mainly used actually I used two palettes, but I mainly used the other one. I used the Masquerade by Juvia's Place. I went in with this purple here. And then I went in with my tried and true Muerte palette by Milk Cosmetics. And I went in with Katrina and Angelino. So the blue is here, and then I went in with this green here. So it's green, blue, purple. It's like that. So hopefully I did the look that you were looking for justice. But when I tell you, at one point I was just like, bitch, you better pull this off. You better pull this off. So I appreciate the suggestions, because what I do is while I'm waiting for the stream to start, while you guys are chatting it up, anyone who talks about makeup suggestions, I take a screenshot and now I put it in a folder. And I want this week to be all viewer suggested looks, because I do have my little comfort zone that I like to stay in. So I'm trying to step out of that a little bit. I know I should be working on a coral look this week, and there's a few others I know I have in the folder waiting to go. So let me get to some of the support and then we'll get to Chantel. And just a few hours ago, actually, Chantel has been, posting on her community tab post. But before we get into that, let me close out the poll, because Chantel recently, right? Here's the thing that gets me with Chantel. Chantel recently got her monetization back. You would think this would be a time where she'd be focusing on celebrating that, giving the content that she claims she'd be putting out, but she has somehow managed to be even more miserable after getting back her monetization from YouTube. It's just like, girl, ain't you supposed to be like kind of happy? Not so bitter? No? Oh well. Thank you to all of you who voted, all 650 of you. How long until Chantel's next attention seeking breakup announcement? Breakup announcement. 45% said by the weekend, 24% said next week, 21% said tomorrow, I mean T, and 10% said next month. I purposely left this out, but what I really wanted to say is all of the above. It'll be tomorrow, next week, the week after that, and next month. Every month for the rest of the year. That's the real. That's the real answer. But I just wanted to see where you guys were at with that. Before I get to some of the support, I want to revisit a clip from just a few days ago. Just a few days ago. As I mentioned, Chantal just got her remonetization back on YouTube. She can take this in so many different directions. And one of the things that she talked about was this tentative schedule where she was going to put out all this content. Even when I heard her saying, I'm like, bitch, I know you have the time, but I know she don't have the drive, dedication, or work ethic. But I was just like, okay. And I'm happy I saved this clip because based on these few community tab posts, I mean, we knew. So let's take a look or a quick listen to the schedule that Chantel wanted to go into this new era with. Go ahead, Chantel. Let us know.
YouTube, I'm going to try to do vlogs. Vlogs Monday to Thursday on YouTube. Then YouTube live stream at least on Fridays from 6 to 8. And then my kick streams Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday 5 to 10. This is starting probably tomorrow. And then Fridays 1 to 4 and 8 to 10. And then Twitch Sundays 8 p.m. Watch party or gaming or whatever, Prime streams. Do you guys like that tentative schedule?
What schedule? What schedule? So today was supposed to be a vlog. That didn't happen. Let's take a look at just a few community tab posts from a few hours ago that Chantel put up herself. The first one, then stop flip-flopping. Excuse me? LMAO. As if people are not allowed to change their minds in their own lives about personal decisions. Effing weirdos. Go get help for your parasocial problems. For fuck's sake. Next community tab post. Taking a break today. See you tomorrow, inshallah. And then the most recent one. Oh, sorry. I forgot to make the Dollarama product review, but I ate all the peelers. Good. And the rest of the stuff is pretty much crap. So the new schedule is going well. It's going well. No shock, at least for me, no shock. I don't think anyone who's been watching Chantel for a while, this would be shocking to any of you guys. So that very specific, well thought out schedule that she had planned is flopping already. And those were her words when it comes to the schedule from just a few days ago, from the 17th. Well, let's you saw that, right? Killers. Good. I'm sure someone was waiting for her review. I'm sure someone was waiting for her review. Let me get to some of the support and we're going to get into this mess. Let me tell y'all, I've been editing as much as I could. Chantel gave a pretty satisfying raid yesterday. We'll cover that in a different stream. I definitely want to follow everything through, but it's just been really satisfying to watch her learn nothing, like truly learn not a fucking thing. And it's just like, here we are. Here we are. Here we are. I wanted to actually, let me start here. Zero Regrets, thank you so much for joining memberships. Welcome back, boo. Welcome to the Go Cluster, and I appreciate you. Mercury, thank you, boo. FFG punching up. Chantel, please. Those Kung Fu Panda arms are only capable of moving sideways. Drag that bitch. Listen, I ain't gonna hold y'all. There was a few things that Chantel said yesterday in that little rant about FFG. I was like, ooh, okay, girl. FFG, she ate you up a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit. Don't get me wrong, Chantel, we still gonna clown the fuck out of you because personally, I like to see lying manipulators, horrible people who are so similar go back and forth because it's just like No, you're worse. No, you're worse. No, you ain't shit. No, you ain't shit. No, you ugly. No, you ugly. And it's just like, oh, it's so cute. Like sibling rivalries can be like that. So it's just like, but again, there was a couple of points I was just like, ooh, she ate you up. She ate you up right there. She ate you up right there. She ate you up. But here we are. I'm not that surprised because it's really easy to like shit on FFG. It's just Chantal does struggle because it's Chantal. But when Chantal has her little moments, I'm just like, girl, just skip that string. Just skip that string. Just skip it. Mm-mm. Oh, Funko Sunny, don't you worry. I'm gonna make sure I swing around to that at some point, hopefully this week. But no, it was good. It was good. I was just like, mm, but I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I love to see them go back and forth personally. But let me see. Actually, I wanted to touch on this real quick. Tea with the unicorn, because I made sure to grab your comment. Y'all, my stylist is going to listen in. Hi, stylist. Um, Show us a little grace. You're about to see a lot of mess, a lot of mess. And if you're still there when you're getting your hair done at the time of the break, just, just go with it. Just go with it. Just go with it. But shout out to you and shout out to your stylist. Anytime y'all introduce new people, I'm like, ooh, how is this gonna go? How is this gonna go? But welcome, Boo. Just Jamie, thank you. Every time she's upset at something, she pulls out the I'm turned off by XYZ or I hate XYZ. I'm done with XYZ. She did it with the mall, the broken scooter, and the she consistently does it with Islam and Salah. That only to walk it back, only to continue to look like a fool or get upset that there's not a majority of people agreeing with her. This thing that she continues to do, especially when it comes to Islam, is so disrespectful, especially with the way she expresses herself. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like, oh, it may not be common for people to maybe question or have questions or maybe want to explore things outside of their religion. I'm not saying that. Do what you got to do. It's the way Chantel expresses herself. Chantel can question maybe her understanding or Islam being a part of her life without being so disrespectful and sometimes even being Islamophobic. That's the other thing. But we'll get into some of that. Chloe, thank you so much for 5 months. This is so unhinged. I can't even process it. That desperate for a man's attention. Please. Love you, Charlie. 5 months and we rocking. And I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Very desperate. But let Chantel tell it. She ain't desperate. She could have any man. What was it recently? Didn't she say she could fuck Kate Bella's man? Who told you that? Who told you that? Anyways. Benazzo, thank you so much for 11 months. Hi, Queen. A Gold's Live is always a good time. Show us Rio in a video one day, please. I love cats. Oh, you know what? I'll see if because what he has been doing is jumping up on the bookcase, but I do have to get better with posting like videos and pictures of Rio. Because I think it was last stream. Someone was like, I don't even believe Rio exists. And I'm just like, yes, he does. He just be doing a lot of fuck shit, but he does. He very much exists in this house. Sometimes tear my shit up. As a matter of fact, let me tell you how much Rio exists. So last night I decided because my cramps were bad and I was just like, I need to chill. I need to take my edibles and just chill, eat food, and be fat. So I ended up streaming our shows in Discord. So me being a responsible adult, I'm like, while I press play, I can listen in on my phone and type in on my phone to chat it up with, members in my Discord while we're watching the shows. Let me go switch over my clothes from the washer to the dryer. Being responsible, right? How about Rio, while I was doing that, jumped on my laptop and like shut it down. And I'm listening in. I'm like, why is the show like frozen? Why is it not, And I'm just like, I wonder if something happened with my Wi Fi, Spectrum. I come upstairs and I'm just like, Rio just decided to just, lay down on my laptop, move a few things around, and shut my whole stream down. Anyways, quick rant over. Sorry. Y'all probably like, bitch, we don't care. I was just like, he can't be serious. He cannot be serious. When I tell y'all, Rio has all the room in the world when it comes to this place. And in that moment, he said where he wanted to lay his ass down was on my fucking MacBook. Anyways, enough of that. Let me continue. But I was just like, oh, you trying it. You are trying it. Stacy the Witch, thank you so much for 3 months. Hello, beautiful. Hello. And thank you again for 3 months, Boo. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, not Tea with Unicorn actually joining too. Welcome, Boo. Welcome to the Go Cluster. And you are Supreme, so you have access to the Discord. Don't you worry, though. The next time I stream in Discord, Rio won't be laying on my laptop. But welcome. The scooter needs a safe word. Oh, shit. You upgraded to... Hold on. Hold on, everybody. Hold on. You upgraded to the welfare fund. Ready, set, EBTs, EBTs, EBTs. And guess what? I wore the right top today. No terms of service violation over here. But welcome and thank you so much for upgrading. Thank you for doing your part and helping keep my black ass off of welfare. Thank you. Thank you. And again, shout out to you, FFG. You hating ass punk ass bitch. Look at after all this time, and there are people still joining my welfare fund because you wanted to sit there and be racist and claim I was on welfare when I've never been on welfare a day in my life. And she said it multiple times. She has been on welfare. No, I haven't. So I created a fund, and many people have joined it. Thank you, FFG, for being a dumb bitch. And one thing I'm going to do when it comes to bitches being dumb, I'm going to create something out of it. LOL girl, thank you so much for 4 months. This eye look is so gorgeous. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I wish it showed up more. I feel like y'all get it, but I wish it showed up better. Mind you, Valentina literally told me, like, girl, you need to start taking pictures. And I'm like, oh no, I know, I do. But thank you so much for 4 months. Mika, thank you for 48 months. My fur baby Iggy, first Charlie stream. Hey Iggy Boo, I already told your mama. For everybody, please tag Mika in the chat. She has a new fur baby named Iggy, so my niece. So remember, Mika, let Iggy know if anybody fuck with y'all. I will play Minecraft with them. For Iggy, so fucking cute, so cute. For anybody in the Discord, they know the backstory of Mika getting Iggy, but it was so cute. You ever see someone so cute, a fur baby, and you're like, I would fight for you. I would definitely fight for you. I would do more than fight for you, but I'm on YouTube and I don't want to lose my channel. But Iggy, we locked in. Auntie's here. My Shrinkroom project, thank you so much for 1 month. I'd love to see Northern Lights or Galaxy. Oh, hold on. Let me get that. Hold on. Sorry, I have to save these. Let's see. I'll make it quick. Sorry. I take forever to take screenshots. I don't know if y'all noticed, but I like my screenshots cropped in a certain way. I'm one of those weirdos. But or a galaxy inspired look, blues, greens, and well, that's actually this. Because it's green, blue, and purple. But I could still try a different look too. And thank you, Boo. Thank you. Mercury, as an ex-ballet dancer, I'm ashamed to admit that I never was able to reach Chantel's level of unbendable knees. Stop. Speaking of unbendable knees, actually, Mercury, I'm gonna run back to your comment later, only because I want us later on in the stream to take a look at all the fast food containers and junk Chantel was saving in that other room. When I tell you that nasty, dirty bitch does not clean up that place, and her place is actually nice. There's so much she could do with her place. And when she got up to like move a desk, because I think she was attempting to make like a content room out of the other room, she had to clean up some of like the boxes in the trash, and it just kept going and going. When does she throw out her trash? I thought there was times she would go to the like recycling or go to the trash bin with the stream. Did she stop doing that? It's just a lot. But Mercury, I'm gonna run back to that comment. And thank you, Boo. Crazy Cat Lady, thank you so much for 5 months. My hooded live, hold on. My hooded eyes live vicariously through you. Peacock, please. Baby, let me tell you something. I have hooded eyes. Take a closer look. I have hooded eyes. When I tell you I'll be over here trying to work magic, I just be blending and blending and blending until something comes out. I have hooded eyes, unfortunately. No, let me not say that. I don't want to say that. I don't want to actually put that out there. I'm grateful for my eyes. I have beautiful eyes. It's just sometimes hooded eyes can make it very difficult with certain looks I would like to accomplish. That's what I'll say. I'm appreciative for my eyes. Oh, you know what, Spikeful Pinky Jean. I don't know how I skipped over your super chat. I'm so sorry. Charlie, my gorgeous queen, have you used the double wear since it was reformulated? No. And let me tell you, Procosaurus, my viewer Procosaurus, put me on, and honestly, I'm still gonna purchase it and just see. I haven't though. I just bought it. Okay, I thought you were honestly, my heart almost dropped. I thought you were gonna say you were oily as okay, but as an oily as fuck girly, I'm gonna riot if it's not as good. Spiteful, let me tell you, I'm oily as fuck too. So we both about to find out because I'm just gonna have to go for it because I really love it. Maybe the no, actually I lied. The change is a lot, but I'm still gonna purchase it. We will see what kind of magic we could work. Fingers crossed to all my oily girlies out there. We gonna find a way. We gonna find a way. Guys, I'm gonna get to the rest of the support in a moment. We're about 30 minutes in, and this is around the time I try to make sure I get started. And again, I'm trying to stay consistent with the timestamps. I got y'all. Let's get into Chantal coming to the internet again about a fake ass breakup, fake ass divorce. Because why? She don't got no friends, barely got family, and she herself has a parasocial relationship with her viewers. Let's get into it.
I kind of have a surprise. I don't really want to do it, show you, but I don't want to show you. I don't want to turn the camera on. Yep. No hijab. Look it, my hair is in a grow out stage. It is ugly. I know, okay?
To be fair, she's been in this stage for years, for 4 years. And baby, when she got on that screen, I said, "Oh no, oh no." She set herself up. Here's the thing. Let's just say she was questioning a lot, and she just wanted to go without the hijab and just see how she feels. And she wants to be very sure about this decision. This is me obviously removing a lot of problematic things about her, including being a bigot. But let's just say she wasn't those things. She just wanted to think it over and just take a couple of days to see how she even feels without her head being covered anymore and all these things. She had the option to do it offline. Just go about her day to day, maybe go run an errand, just see how she truly feels and wants to be sure this is a decision she wants to make. Chantal thinks of something and immediately runs to the internet. She's going to go on to say she slept on it, but please. Yeah, listen. I just went and look at this beauty. Just look at this beauty. This is the woman that said she was better looking. She was prettier than 90% of YouTube. That bitch look rough. And you see, you see them pussy eyelids. Remember, I think it was a viewer who had mentioned this that Chantal's eyelids are so fat they look like pussy lips. Yeah, look at those pussy eyelids, just puffy, fat, just fat as hell. Mm-mm-mm. Go ahead, Chantal, continue.
Because I chopped it all off before and I'm bald and I have bedhead. I just woke up.
And I just want to clarify this too, so there's no confusion. Where is it? Ash, I know she does have hooded eyes as well, but her eyelids are still very, very fat. Very, very fat. No, I know she has hooded eyes. Don't get it mistaken. But she also has pussy lip eyelids. Go ahead, Chantal.
And so, and I did this for a few reasons, but oh God, I don't really want to explain myself, really honestly. In Eid, I'm turned off of Muslim community. I'm turned off of Eid. I'm turned off of everything right now. Like, I'm just gonna be honest about my feelings. You can still be Muslim without hijab. You know, like there's a lot of Muslims who don't have hijab, but like honestly, I'm just tired of like the Muslim community. And I'm tired of feeling like inferior. You know? Like I feel so inferior. I've never felt so more like inferior like as part of a religious group. My journey with God should not matter to anyone else. The
Two things. One of the reasons that Chantel feels inferior and doesn't get the response she expects is because, for the most part, Chantel felt she was above the people in the Muslim community. She's even, you can even catch on to it with the way she speaks about Salah's family. So when people that she feels she's above don't communicate and talk to her in that manner, it's off putting to her. Another thing that I caught on to, and I was specifically listening for it during this time when she was like, "Oh, I don't want to wear the hijab. I'm changing my mind. I'm going to stick to it." I know it was all bullshit, but something I was looking for specifically, where I would even though it's Chantel, I would take her a little seriously if I heard her say this. And guess what? She didn't. Has anyone heard Chantel through all of this where she's been questioning these things? Has anyone heard Chantel say, she prayed about it? There's so much she's questioning. She still believes in Allah. She just has a lot of questions and she feels inferior to the Muslim community. But when it comes to a decision so big like this, something so personal, right? Wouldn't you pray about it? Talk to Allah about it? She didn't do that. Because if she did that, she would have said that. And she didn't. Hmm. It's almost as if this was just another impulsive tantrum, an attention seeking tantrum, also tied in with, hopefully, well, what she hoped for, giving Salah another ultimatum. But she didn't pray about it. But here we are.
hell? Second of all, I believe I can believe in God without hijab, and I don't want to feel restricted by it. It's like really hot, and I'm just fucking I'm sorry. I'm tired of just a lot of things, okay? Everywhere you turn, sister, you should be wearing hijab, sister this, sister that, sister this. I'm just tired of all the rules. It's actually hard to worship God this way for me. I just felt like the Muslim community can be just so toxic and judgmental. But you know what I've decided is like that, like, screw everyone else. Like, screw any human that judges me. Like, I'm just gonna try to focus on, like, my relationship with God and, yeah.
So that was a 12-hour difference. What happened to it being really hot? What happened to the way she just mocked people, like Muslim people who said, share their view? It's not my faith, so I can't speak on that. But the way she just mocked, I'm assuming someone who was Muslim giving their view on the hijab, only for 12 hours later for her to walk it back, and it's just now she's going to focus on her relationship with God. You mean that same relationship with God that she could have prayed about, prayed this over with? That relationship with God? That's convenient. Let me go over some more of the support. Maya, thank you so much. I'm looking for a Dollarama near me so I can buy them out of peelers right now. I heard they were good. That's the thing. I don't even know what peelers are. Now you got me interested. Hold on. Cause I'll buy some too. What is it? Hold on real quick, y'all. Oh, this actually looks good. What is this? Y'all, I don't need no more snacks. I've been fighting my trizepatide long enough. I don't need no more snacks. I'll still look into it after the stream. But thank you. See, I will take y'all suggestions over hers any day. Any day. And thank you for the support, boo. The scooter needs a safe word. FFG verse FFG verse foodie equals twin flame drama. I know, it's so beautiful. I enjoy it. I don't know why they fought this for so long. They really should have just come together and be their true selves and let the chips fall where they may. But they really think they that much better than one another. Matt, thank you so much. Loving this look, Miss Siren. Thank you. Don't start singing or I'm diving in that water. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Matt. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you for always posting the looks, something I should be doing. But thank you so much. I appreciate you. Rice Pudding. Oh, don't you worry. Thank you. That stylist needs a bonding break. Rice Pudding. Not only are they going to get the bonding break, they're going to get the few additions that you guys suggested. And as I was going on Twitter to post for this stream to let more viewers know I'll be live, I saw someone actually tag me and request that I add something else to the break. It was actually under Val Gal's Twitter where she posted a clip of Chantal just running her mouth, and I knew exactly where I was going to put it. So I quickly rushed back, added that clip as well, and then had to export it again. So there's two slight changes. I hope you guys like it when the time comes. Go Touch Grass. Thank you so much for 41 months. Hard to believe it has been 4 or 5 years since CPAP rescue and gas station relay. And now we are here. Love you, Charlie, and all the clusters. You have been family in my darkest hours. Thank you so much for being here. And I'm actually happy you brought up that retro. I mentioned this in a past stream before the month is up. I don't want to say the date. I know the date, but I just need to make sure I stick to it. We are actually going to start revisiting some retro streams. Now, with these retro streams, I'm actually going to start to incorporate members only streams. I have the Discord, which has been such a blessing. That has been amazing. Thank you to the whole Discord community. But I also wanted to start doing members only streams. And I figured, let me start with that. Let me start with retros in the members onlys. So that will start before the month is up. I actually already started the stream specifically that we'll be visiting. And because I'm like, I don't know, I'm weird and I like to follow certain lines or whatever. I'm actually starting on the same day of that stream, the retro stream, but from a few years ago. And that stream happens to start at the end of March when Chantel was in Cuba. So we'll be doing that at the end of the month and we'll be following from there. We'll be following from there. Let's just say Chantel had on a baby blue tank sitting in her hotel room in Cuba and wanting to expose Natter and Didi. So yeah, that will start at the end of the month. Just if you are a member, keep your notifications on. I'll also tag y'all to let y'all know. But yeah, hopefully it goes the way I planned. But we'll see. We'll see. Let's get back to her before I start laughing because I already know where it's gonna go. But let's get into it.
Just go from there. And another thing is like, all Christians don't wear hijab. Are they all going to hell or what? Another reason, I woke up today, usually with lovely messages from my husband, right? On Eid, I don't even have a Eid Mubarak. Because those problems that I had before when I was going to end it resurface again. And I'm just like freaking out. Because what did he really do today that made, like, what did he do today? You know what I mean? He was like a couple of hours late messaging me on Eid, you know? And I freaked out. I freaked out and like went all blamed everything and like went scorched earth. It's like,
You know what's so funny about the back and forth with Chantel is even though when she walks it back, she's trying, I guess that's her best effort in taking accountability and, saying where she went wrong. The funniest thing is she's going to turn around and do this all again. Objectively speaking, if I'm being as fair as possible, I would actually be upset as well if my partner didn't communicate with me on a big holiday, something that is on a big day that is very important to both of us, or that's supposed to be important to both of us. That would be upsetting as well. Where Chantel always fucks up is the fact that she always runs to the internet. Like in the past, I've dated and I've had partners forget slightly important things. And you know what I did? I text my best friend. Literally just text my best friend. Like, yo, am I tripping? Or, you know, it was that simple. You know what my friend said at the time? If I was tripping, they say I'm tripping. If they felt my feelings were valid and what I was expressing was valid, they would just say that. You know what I didn't do? I didn't run up to my platform. Mm-mm, because I had friends. I had a safe space where I can express myself, talk about my feelings, and just go from there. So here we are. Oh, Barbie. So Eid was not at the same time in Syria as in Canada. She's not smart enough to understand that. Even if it was, because that's true, there is a time difference. Something that was pointed out on Twitter that I, of course, I wouldn't know is also in Syria. It would also be Mother's Day the following day. So there's Eid and Mother's Day. And I was just like, I wouldn't know that. So there's those back to back important days, and Chantel is still going off, making it about her. Knowing how much falls on Salah, because Chantel has expressed that when it comes to their family, well, his family in Syria, a lot falls on him. A lot falls on him. And instead of maybe waiting or just expressing to your husband, hey, I'm a bit hurt that it took this long for us to speak, she runs to the internet. She takes off her hijab and runs to the internet. But it's her. That just Jamie. He's also in a war zone with restricted internet. Here comes the thing is, when it comes to Salah living in Syria, a war torn country, Chantel goes back and forth when it's time to remember that. She really goes back and forth on that. It's very odd, but it's Chantel, so it makes sense. It makes a lot of sense, sadly.
like, you don't have time for me. You don't even think of me on Eid. Like, you don't, I'm supposed to be your soulmate. And you don't even think to write Eid Mubarak? Excuse me? So I'm just like, wrote him a big paragraph, and I think I'm honestly just like over it. I'm so like, okay, so you're busy with your family on E, living it up. Good for you, but I'm supposed to be your soulmate. Look at my hair, guys. My God, I need like some kind of, I need a wig, basically. I'm gonna shop on Temu for one, I think.
And I just wanted to remind y'all of the most recent wigs we have seen on Chantel's channel. Go ahead, Chantel, take it away.
You know what the best thing about being alone is? If you cough too hard or sneeze, and a little bit of pee comes out on the chair, nobody cares because you live by yourself. Someone pees too close to the sun. I look like Tiny Tim. Oh, tiptoe through the tulips with me.
I don't even think this was a wig. It's just her hair looks so terrible. I thought it was a cheap wig. I think this was her hair at the time. But either way, you get the point.
I look like Mama June. It's karma. Because I used to laugh at Mama June. Look at like I wake up like this. Look. Wait. Look. BG! if I'm a good person, you know, that's all that should matter, is what's in my heart.
That's the thing. She's not a good person. Chantel's a horrible person. She's a piece of shit. So this point doesn't land either. She is a piece of shit.
Not if I eat with my left hand. Not if I fart. Not if I wear a fucking piece of cloth on my head. Like, you know what I'm saying? I also don't feel right without the hijab. Like, I feel bad.
Wait, is that the piece of cloth back on her head? Within 12 hours? Interesting.
Like, I feel like I'm doing something awful. And I know a lot of people are not going to understand that, you know, but I don't know. I'm tired of like explaining myself. Like, I'm tired of like explaining my choices with religion. You know what I mean? Like, just things I do in my life.
Then she should stop doing it. I'm tired of explaining this. I'm tired of explaining that. She doesn't have to actually explain these things. Chantel has free will. She has the choice to share whatever she wants on her platform. No one forced her to do these. Any of these streams, no one forced her. Okay.
I'm just like, I feel so judged being a Muslim. I feel so judged. It's really, really not a good feeling. I feel judged by, like, everyone. Like, and why would I want to be part of, a marriage where, like, nobody likes you? Nobody wants you to be with that man. I'm tired of being restricted, like, you know? And I'm tired of feeling like less of a person for who I am. You really love me and I'm your soulmate, then you accept me how I am. That's it, plain period. You know, and no, I like I'm sorry, but like when I met him, I didn't have a hijab on, so
Chantel chose to practice a religion. It was a choice. And through this time, through all these years, she has fought and failed with the idea that this faith, this religion, this way of life should be tailored to her feelings and the things that she wants to change. That's been like the biggest problem. She knew enough to make this choice, right? She knew enough going into this, but she didn't care because it was attached to a man. It was attached to Dick. And this whole idea that, oh, she feels so judged, as she should be. She's a bigot. She's a privileged white bigot from the West, from Connecticut. No, not Connecticut. Sorry, Canada. I'm from Connecticut. From Canada, who's looking down on a religion she doesn't understand, looking down on people that she feels she's above. And because those things, those changes won't happen to make her feel comfortable, this is how she reacts. And sometimes she says some Islamic shit, Islamophobic shit, sorry. So fuck her feelings. This whole idea that, oh, she feels so judged, as she should be. Let me make something very clear. Being Muslim, I don't understand that lived experience. I don't understand that lived experience. But there are millions of Muslims before Chantel ever put that hijab on that have been judged. That have been judged probably their whole fucking life. So to see her ass, her balding ass sit there and say, oh, I feel so judged as a Muslim. I feel so judged. Maybe talk to Muslims. Maybe go out in the community and talk about the judgment that they've faced, the discrimination they've faced their whole lives. Talk to them before I ever sit here and take a white woman who wants to fucking chase dick, put a fucking hijab on, take her seriously. This is the same white woman who will sit there and actually spew some very stereotypical racist shit when she's upset at Salah. But oh, she feels so judged. She can't take it. Good. I hope it continues. Fuck her.
I don't feel connected, like, really anymore in a way. Like, I don't really understand everything. I don't know. It's hard for me to explain how I feel. I believe in God. I believe in a creator. I believe that, I'm grateful for God, but
Cutie Pie, Charlie, do you personally think he was ignoring her messages or was his phone really not charged? I think he was lying. I think he made up that lie. Maybe his phone had issues before, but I genuinely believe if Salah wanted to find a way to contact Chantel, he would have. Do I blame him for lying? No. He probably had a long day ahead of him, and maybe dealing with her attention seeking ass probably is something he didn't want to deal with. That's the truth. I think Salah was lying. I think even the excuse about the charger and all that shit, I think it was all a lie. But you know what? He probably really wanted to just enjoy his Eid with his family. That's what happens when you're that type of energy vampire. People will lie just to not answer your phone call. I've done it. I've done it with family members. Oh, I didn't see your call. Bitch, I looked at the phone ring and silenced it. But did I tell them that? No, I lied. I lied. I didn't want the headache. I wanted to just enjoy my day. There are certain texts and phone calls I still to this day don't respond to on my birthday. Just because I don't want it to trigger a conversation because I just don't want any part of you. Now, are they, my spouse? No. But sometimes I do that shit with family members. That's the truth. I do. Or just to get off the phone, I'll be like, oh, I'll call you back. Da-da-da-da. No, damn well, I don't plan to call him back for a couple of weeks. We had our conversation. All right, you're good. Cool. I'll call you back. I'll call you back tomorrow. I'm not fucking calling you back tomorrow. That's the truth. I think Salah lied, but I don't blame him. I really don't. K Buns, thank you so much for 13 months. Hashtag Rio innocent. Justice for Rio. No, Rio set his ass on this laptop. You hear me? He did. He did. He did. Justice for Scarletter. The amount of slander you've gone around this internet. Justice for Scarletter. Scarletter, I'm with you, girl. I'm with you. Thank you, Kate Buns. Thank you, Boo. Mercury, thank you so much. Charlie, I'm on to you. You can't deceive any of us. Wait, you can't deceive us anymore. We deserve the truth. What did you and your cousins send Zendaya and Tom as a wedding gift? I can't tell you. I can't tell you. Baby, I just want one picture. I just want one picture to leak. I know it's private. I know they want to keep it private, but Zendaya boo, sister to sister, if you could just drop one picture, just one, or just the picture of your shoes. I'll take shoes. I will take shoes. Just a quick picture of your shoes. I'll take that. I'll be happy with that. I'll be happy with that because she looked amazing on her. Oh, so beautiful. I love that couple. I really do. I really, really do. But yeah, what me and B, what we sent them, we can't tell y'all. We got to keep that within the family. And also, speaking of within the family, hold the fuck up. Did y'all see Jules? Jules, and I understand he's an adult. Did y'all see Jules, Beyonce's nephew, Solange's son, the one who's sometimes been in a little bit of drama, was out on a date with Tommy. For those who don't know Tommy from Love and Hip Hop, Cokehead Tommy, the Tommy who was supposed to run Jocelyn over with her car but didn't actually get the chance to follow through. Tommy is in her 40s. Jules would have to be in his early 20s. What the fuck is out there in Hollywood? Why the fuck was she on his back? I saw the video today. I said, bitch, I know you fucking lying. I know you fucking lying. Jules is part of the Knowles family. Aren't there supposed to be like 15 different background checks run before they can even go to lunch with somebody? What is he doing with Cokehead Tommy from Love and Hip Hop? Bitch, I saw that. Okay, I know that's not what this is about. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know that's not what this is about. I apologize. But I saw that shit. I said, I know you fucking lying. Girl, I need Beyonce to send out a cease and desist. I don't give a fuck if he is grown. I don't care. He's an adult. Cease and desist. I need everything dug up on that bitch. Drag that bitch. Every mugshot put out there right now. Jules. And we're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. Rant over. But that shit was so disgusting to me. So disgusting to me. That is your bloodline. And you out here on a date with Tommy the cokehead on your fucking back. I don't care how good her body looks. Just Jimmy, thank you. I also feel like she's jealous of anyone who has their life together. She lacks the skill. She lacks the skills to even get her taxes done and keep her home clean for fuck's sakes. And just Jamie, thank you, because I was supposed to remember with Mercury's comment. Thank you for that comment, because you said keeping her home clean, right? Let's take a look. Let's take a look at this quick clip here. Actually, it's not that quick, but we're gonna go over it. Originally, I was gonna save it, right? Because the way I work, when I hear something, I'll timestamp it and then go to clip it to save it. Because I heard her say, "Don't look at my frog booty," and I thought that was hilarious. So I was like, "Oh, I'm saving that. That's gonna be a future clip somewhere." And then I saw she was dragging the table, and I was just like, "Oh, okay." She's bringing it to the other room. And then I saw what was within that other room. So let's take a look at Chantel's apartment. The same Chantel who made it seem like she was cleaning that big ass house in Syria. This Chantel wants us to believe she was cleaning in any way in Syria. Okay.
Don't laugh at my frog ass. Give me a second.
And for those who didn't catch yesterday's stream on Kick, Chantel would get up for a couple of minutes, just a couple of minutes, shuffle a few things around, and be completely out of breath. But let's continue.
I gotta put my recycling in here.
This is at this point I need y'all to pay attention to the amount of trash she's about to move. This is that second room, the den, and pretty much she used that to just throw trash. Pay attention to the amount of trash she's about to put in there.
Ow!
She took out 2 big bags of garbage already. Now she's just adding box after box after box. Keep in mind, a lot of these boxes, a lot of these takeaway boxes, I don't recognize. And what I mean by that is she eats a lot on her platforms. So that means even when she's not streaming, she's still eating. For anyone who's not morbidly obese, let me explain the pause and the heavy breathing. Currently, her back is screaming. Her knees are probably in pain as well, and possibly her ankles. But in this moment, this stance, this big back stance, that's a stance I know well. I used to be over 400 pounds. This is her trying to reel it back in because her back is on fire. You hear me? Fire. That's part of what the heavy breathing is about. This bitch is in pain. And she's only been doing this for about 2 minutes.
Why did you get out here? I'm gonna put you here. Yes. Like that.
Pay attention to the breathing, especially now that she's about to sit down.
What do you think? And then I can roll it in here. Ugh. It's kind of low.
What did she really accomplish? She took out those 2 bags. She moved over a few boxes. She's out of breath. And I promise you, her back is in pain. What did she accomplish? And this is the same Chantal that wanted us to believe that she was cleaning up around the house in Syria. She was, I think it was like older, important China sets that she would sit there and wash for hours and all of that. Chantal wants us to believe that she did all this work around Salah's family's home. Right. Okay. Nah. Not a chance in hell. Not a chance in hell. But following that clip, we need a bit of a refresher. I need you to grab your drinks. I'll go check on your pets and make sure your skincare is prepped and ready to go. Let's take a quick bonding break. And to anyone who is seeing this for the first time, I hope you enjoy.
having a mental health crisis. Please, someone save me.
Not a shopping cart? What the f is this?
You piggy pig pig. Oink, 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 motherfucker.
You're gonna be detained. Detain me, bitch. Beep, beep. Whee. Whoa, whoa. What the fuck, man? Beep, beep. Beep, beep.
Miss Piggy, no one wants you here.
Wink, wink, bitches. Maybe he's in the mood for pork. He doesn't get to eat it in real life, bitch. Go fuck yourself. Oink, oink. Do I look like a giant baby?
You ain't got enough of this fever, I know, I know. Nothing would remain and you don't wanna go, so go. Cause you're picking your pace, no time to waste. I wanna love you but life doesn't wait. You can't stay here and waste away. You need to taste every mistake, fall out and get up again and again. Again and again and again and again. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. And I'll meet you up, I'll meet you at the. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. I'll meet you up, meet you at the end. Don't you know what happens to dreams you don't follow? They crumble. You know I can't stand what you're getting so hollow. So go. Cause you're picking your pace, no time to waste. I wanna love you but life doesn't wait. You can't stay here and waste away. You need to taste every mistake, fall out and get up again and again. Again and again and again and again. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. And I'll meet you up, I'll meet you at the. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. I'll meet you at the end.
I hope you guys enjoyed the little edits, the nice little touches that have been added. And thank you for all the suggestions. I really love it. I really, really, really do. Zach is a great addition. Oh, I love it. Anytime Zach dances, it puts me in a good mood. So, as far as everybody else included, a hot mess, Zach is the only complimentary addition. But let me get to some more of the support and then we'll continue on. with this mess of a stream that Chantal really should have kept in the drafts, or with a therapist, or with a friend, any of the above. Bishop Ward, thank you. Foodie has hold on, vaginas. I feel like I'm butchering it, but I see where you're going with that. Thank you. And she does. And she really, really does. Garlic boy suck the cream on the lip. Hey, Badussi Boo. They nasty. They stick gummy candy. Hold on. They nasty. They stick gummy candy. This is probably something earlier. I completely forgot what it was, but it low key lines up with your name as well. And that's saying a lot. That is saying a lot. Never change, Badussi. Never change. Thank you, Boo. Jax, she can't even humble herself before God. Her faith is a reflection of her relationship, convenient and transactional with no accountability. Oh, I'm going to read that one more time. She can't even humble herself before God. Her faith is a reflection of her relationships, convenient and transactional with no accountability. Oh, you ate the fuck out of that. Hold on. Stuff like this I need to save. You ate the fuck out of that. Jax, if you got Twitter, please tweet that so I can retweet it. Thank you. My God, you worded that beautifully. Jojo, thank you. Hi, Tia Charlie. Gotta self-care and wash my hair, but we'll rewatch later. Y'all be safe if you're traveling. Oh my God, don't get me started. Fave snacks right now is trail mix. Thank you so much, Boo. Thank you for the support. And yeah, if anybody is traveling right now, oh my God, I've been seeing the TSA lines. I've been seeing them and I'm just like, ooh, because my next girls trip isn't until the summer. But and we already know where we're going, but if it was right now, I'm not going to hold you, I might just cancel. I've seen lines for over 2, 3, and now 4 hours. There's one report of TSA lines of over 6 hours. Are these travelers catching their flights? This is crazy. Crazy. Yamano, thank you so much. How much to convince you to give us extra bonding? Oh, you don't got to convince me, baby. You know I'm a talker, so we'll probably be here for a while. You ain't got to convince me. I'll bring back the original after this. I got you. Yamano. Thank you. Kasan, thank you so much. And by the way, Kasan, I feel like I say your name wrong. If I am, please tag me in the chat and let me know how I say it phonetically because I feel like I'm fucking up your name. Thank you so much for the support, though. In all honesty, I don't think Chantal knows how to speak to Allah. You're probably right. Like I don't think she has a relationship with him, let alone can speak with him. Agreed. No questions there. Agreed. She's just sitting here cosplaying and making a mockery out of something very personal and very serious to a lot of people, a whole group of people. The same group of people she'll shit on the minute she get her feelings hurt or don't get enough attention. Scrape joke, welcome to the gold cluster. I appreciate you, boo. Thank you. Let me see. The Countess with Powers, thank you so much for 2 months. Hijab off, buggles on. Let me tell you, oof. Actually, we'll get to that after. It's just a lot. And every time Chantal sits up, this whole idea, and I know this was not the purpose of your comment, but thank you for 2 months. Every time Chantal sits up, I swear she's getting bigger. Like every time she sits up, I'm like, how is she expecting people to believe she's the same weight? Like, don't get me wrong, she's short, but it's just like, oh my God. And speaking of bigger, bitch, let me get this pulled up because I made sure to have this ready. Speaking of bigger, and we're going to circle back to Miss Rosie this week. But Rosie posted a picture on her community tab post just 2 days ago. And when I saw this, you ever see something and all you could think to yourself is, girl, just find one nice thing to say. Find one nice thing to say. Find one nice thing to say. And all I can think of when I saw this, finding one nice thing to say is, she's a nice shade. That was the only, look at this. Look at this. Bitch, I don't know how much weight someone can gain during a 2-week vacation, but I'm telling you, there's a chance Rosie might be able to take the cake. Like, when she posted this, I said, "Girl, why the fuck would you post this?" And I just kept staring at it. I'm like, I'm gonna find one night. You know what? Actually, I have another nice thing to say. She has thick eyebrows. I like her thick eyebrows. Rosie has some thick ass eyebrows, and I'm pretty sure they're natural. So, oh, actually, in real time, I found something nice to say. Rosie has thick eyebrows. Not the only thing thick on her, clearly, but Rosie has some thick ass eyebrows. Look at them thick ass eyebrows. Don't focus on the chest fat. Don't focus on the fact that her face look a lot bigger. Don't focus on that very skinny arm and them gloves. Don't focus on that. Just focus on the thick eyebrows. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, no, ain't no way. But yep, grown woman. And then on top of that, she's been getting shit on her community tab. I think, no, actually it was under one of her videos. She's been getting a lot. And I'm trying to see if I could pick it up. Let me see. Probably not right now, but either way, just a mess. Just a mess. But let me get to some more of the support. Let's see. Jean, thank you so much for 1 month. Lebanese person here. Her fetishization of Arabs is weird and a stereotype we've been fighting. Also, Charlie, you're one of the most beautiful people I've seen. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Jean. And thank you for 1 month. EB, thank you so much for 9 months. Instead of making a baby in these last 9 months, I have been loving the mess. Listen, as long as it brings you joy and some peace, that's what we look for. That is what we look for. And thank you so much for being here, EB. Thank you for all your hard work and your creativity. Thank you, thank you, thank you, boo. Goodbye, Kyle. Thank you so much for the support. She never speaks about his safety or her concern for him and his family. Exactly. It's only about her then, now, and forever. Yeah. And those nails, each finger and a thumbnail. Those nails are hideous. I don't know why she doesn't understand with the way her hands are fat, the way her nail beds are shaped. That's not the right shape for her, but it's Chantal. She never really has taste in anything. And she doesn't give a fuck about Salah. She doesn't care about his family. Even when a lot of things started around the world of, pertaining to the war and stuff, she wasn't concerned whatsoever. She's never been concerned. She doesn't care for anyone outside of herself unless it has a direct impact on her. That's all it is, sadly. Shayna, thank you so much. My mom told my sister that her dinner's in the car to get off the phone once. My sister and I still laugh about it. Listen, ain't that the truth? Ain't that parents for you? Rapping skills, thank you so much for 10 months. Much love to our 6 foot tall queen. Thank you. Thank you. You see it, right? You see it? Thank you. Thank you. Smee, Rio is using your laptop to keep warm. Don't punch it. What is, if you see the environment, like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Why he would get on the laptop. Even though I guess the laptop is warm sometimes, but I don't understand why he would get on my laptop. I don't know. We'll see. He better cut it out though. He probably won't. I did get him to stop messing with my makeup brushes though. I did get him to stop doing that. Smee, thank you. This bitch belt like the number 8 and the letter D. Damn. I mean, you ain't wrong. You're wrong. Jax, Charlie, please Google time for timer and tell me Chantal isn't built like that. So when I saw your super chat come in, I started Googling. Not only is Chantal built like time for timer, but low-key FFG is too. Let's get back into Chantal, FFG's twin. One moment. And thank you for the support, y'all.
I look younger. I find I look old. Like I work at the Dollarama. Look at this hair. Ew. Oh my god, I need a wig. I shot out my other one. Yeah, it's his loss. Well, I don't know if he knows that we broke up. Well, I sent him a message, so this is not the first time that I've felt this way. So I feel like this is more than just impulse. Um,
Remember, she just said she feels it's more than just impulse. Like she's going to stick to this. 12, well, really 10 hours later.
my level of impulsiveness is like really starting to become even more detrimental to my life. I feel like it's I don't know. I'm very confused. So anyone who is going to want to be with me, you're going to have to actually, I don't even want to be in a relationship. It grosses me right out. Find a man with a matching scooter. No, I can't be with someone disabled because one of us has to be able-bodied. If you catch my drift. Gonna message.
When she said that, I was instantly disgusted, but also reminded this is Chantal. And also, Chantal has a lot of nerve because she always has these expectations of her partners to be a lot of the things that she can't even bring to the table. This is the same Chantal who said herself she would never want to date or be with anyone morbidly obese, while she herself is the size of a fucking deep freezer and shaped like one too. And speaking of dating, she did speak on the whole thing about the rumor with anime sucks. So I just wanted to point that out. According to Chantal, she can only be with Muslims.
There's a rumor that anime is paying for your content. Nope. I can even show you our communications. Nope. He's just a troll, yeah. And also, I'm not going to California. I'm married. I know it's confusing because sometimes I'm like, I'm over it. No, I haven't messaged him. Like, he messages me. I think I replied once, like, dude, I'm like married and I can only be with a Muslim anyways. That was it.
I hope when this finally goes down and Salah moves on, because that's the only way this relationship will end, I hope that the next man of color, whether they be Muslim, no matter their background, sees all the red flags beforehand and run the other way. And I just want to grab this super chat here. I will definitely get to the others. I just want to grab this here. If you catch my drift, I'm disabled. My new boyfriend, same disability. You support each other. She's so gross and ableist. Yes, and this is the same Chantel who used to scream and cry and kick about ableism when people were pointing out the fact that her unhealthy behavior shouldn't have had a platform. She was destroying her life, but everybody was also ableist. But she wouldn't dare be with anyone who's disabled. She's disgusting, a piece of shit. Chantal deserves the life that she has, and so much more. Old lady pending, thank you. Table camera giving waltz of the meatball Renmo. I don't even know if she's ever going to actually put that table to use. Chantal has been there long enough. She should have turned that other room into a content room, even though her hopes was Pete's would move in and I guess help share some of the responsibility. But that room is actually perfect for a content room, especially because it doesn't have a window. But Chantal doesn't take that initiative. She just rather lay down on her fucking couch, heavy breathe, and eat a whole bunch of food. Did y'all see yesterday? Chantal had an appetizer of a sushi roll. And then she went on to eat, I think, burger, fries, and something else. And then soon after, she was scarfing down a Cinnabon. And don't get me wrong, I love me a good burger and fries. I love me some sushi. I love me a good Cinnabon. Ooh, warm Cinnabon, sign me the fuck in. But the way she kept eating yesterday, I'm like, girl, aren't you on Ozempic? Like, if she is truly paying the $500 a month, she's about to be wasting it. She really is. Ugh. Clown sourcing. Thank you so much, Boo. You look like you're still losing weight. It has slowed down dramatically. Let me be clear. It has slowed down dramatically. These last couple of months, I've been dealing with some life changes, and I've been clawing at just keeping the little momentum I had. But the technically I'm losing a little bit, but it's been like 1 or 2 pounds a week. So that's still something, but based on the goals that I have, it's just like but thank you so much. Thank you. I'm trying. Sometimes life be lifing. And I need me in this trizepatide to stay locked in. Stay locked the fuck in. But thank you so much, Boo. K Buns, thank you, ma'am. I'm at work. Don't feed Scars delusions. She needs an eye exam and glasses. Miss Five booster blankets. Actually, it's 2, and I'm getting my actual professional booster seats soon. Yeah, I don't care. I admit it. I don't care. Thank you. It snaps. Thank you so much for 5 months. Sending my love to Charlie and the beautiful chat. Thank you, boo. I appreciate you. Tracy, thank you so much. Charlie, before my mama passed, she used to watch with me if we were in the car. She always said, Charlie is so pretty. She needs to stop covering her laugh and smile. So I'm speaking for my mama, so stop it. Thank you so much. And my condolences. Thank you so much. I remember we spoke recently, Tracy. You know what it is? It's a habit that I do. I think I've explained it before because I don't like the gaps in my teeth. And I actually have a nasty, like obnoxious, loud laugh. So I used to cover my mouth to stop myself from laughing loud and also hide my teeth. And subconsciously I keep doing it. Even if like I'm just like, okay, it'll be fine. Whatever, I still subconsciously do it. So sometimes I don't even mean to. But thank you. I really do need to work on that, but I just have been doing it for most of my life, really. So that's why I really do it. Because for those who remember that whole thing with Nick and Chantal rejecting her on stream, that laugh, that obnoxious laugh, is what I try to stop. Like, I think someone made a comment recently like, oh, your laugh is fake. No, I'm trying to not laugh too loudly because I know I have, viewers who are wearing headphones, and I don't want people to be so turned off by like my obnoxious laugh. So that's why I try to like tame it. I try to tame it. That's why my laugh sounds the way it does. Like, I'm genuinely laughing, but I'm trying to tame it at the same time. So people are like, what the fuck is coming from her? Because that's what it would be. Let's get back into Chantal after that long ass explanation. But Tracy, thank you so much, boo. Thank you.
Call you as a wife and you're gonna throw that hijab right back on. No. I'm honestly over it, guys. Like, because like I just really feel like I don't. Yeah, unless you saw like exactly our communications and stuff, it's like hard to understand. But like you have to remember, like he does come in here and he's very loving. He says I love you, babe, hun, and he's very flattering, like you're beautiful. Like he's very nice as well, you know? No, I don't believe he used me for money because I told you I didn't give him anything. You know, I don't have a lot of money, honestly. You don't give a shit about me. You fuck.
Just a quick reminder, when Chantel's going on to say she doesn't give Salah money, she doesn't have money to give Salah. During her fits of rages, these are the things she used to say.
Fucking liar. I hate you so bad. Go with her, see how long your fucking life lasts. She can't even afford a fucking membership sometimes, and she's a piece of trash. Sorry. Oh, I can't put up. My mental health is worse because of you. I can't put up with you right now. Oh, really? Really? You think your life will be so much better struggling here with 500 kids and no money? Okay. Good luck. You're a narcissist. Oh my god. You said your family hated you because you're with me and I can't have kids. Do you think I give a shit what they think?
After they insult me and you let them insult your wife, they have a problem with me, but they have no problem when we send them my money, right? Right? Do you really want me to go there?
Anyways, I believe in God, but I'm believing in God with nails. I'm believing in God with makeup. I'm believing in God with cleavage. I'm believing in God with my hair showing. And that's just it. You know, if I go to hell, I go to hell, whatever. The ultra conservative crying, he's not even conservative. Yeah, I felt like with me, he was, you know, he would judge me for smoking weed, but he smoked cigarettes like a chimney, you know? Like, stuff like that. Like, I don't know. And he wants me to trust him, but he doesn't even trust me to, like, send me pictures of, like, the house or,
The house that she was yelling up and down that his family was trying to end her, that house? The house that was she was so incredibly disrespectful in? Keep in mind, about 12 hours later, her statement actually contradicts what she's saying here. If I was well, first of all, Salah shouldn't still be communicating with her, but for many reasons, I'm sure he's still communicating with her. But the idea that he owes her that or should be sharing any of that is it's a choice. It's a choice. But watch her kind of actually contradict this.
anything. Like his store, because he, you know, like his family doesn't want me to, like, have any pictures of the house or anything. Like, excuse me? Like, what the fuck did I do to you? He does share some of it. Like, we do video chat. He'll show me stuff on video, but, like, not send me pictures.
So now it's that he did share, he just shared things on video, not pictures. All I hear is a controlling piece of shit who doesn't get her way. That's all I'm hearing is the control. So he does send her things related to the house. It's just not in the form that she would like. Probably not as often as she would like.
And he'll, you know, that kind of thing. Send me selfies or stuff like that, pictures of juice, but it's like, yeah, it makes me, like, paranoid because I'm so insecure about it. And, like, he lives in a culture where it's like there's always people around. He's always busy doing something, like, just to survive. Like,
Exactly. Salah and his family are trying to survive, rebuilding his life in a war-torn country he hasn't lived in since he was a child. See, in this moment, she can reflect and remember he's just trying to rebuild his life. He has a tough life out there. But in the moment that she wants his attention so badly, she'll just rip off of her job and come online and just trash him, trash his family, and trash Muslims.
you know, it's a hard life there. I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm salty and I'm over it. As if I'm gonna, like, as if I care, as if anyone cares. What are they gonna do? How are you gonna be doxxed in Syria? Like, literally, there's not even a street sign. Dude. Anyway, I'm on my own personal journey with everything, religion, whatever, I don't know. But for now, I just feel better this way. I feel free. I don't want to be, you know, I don't know. A part of me feels like inevitably, yeah, he'll probably. I mean, imagine all the family pressure. Well, we're so far away. We're miles away in every single way. Everything is against us.
So much is against them. And Chantel's not helping in any way. So much is against them. Keep in mind, the hopes of Salah getting to Canada is just never going to happen. It's just really never going to happen. But he's going to hold on. I guess he's been in it this long, but it's never going to happen. And she makes it harder. There are people who have their partners, their life partners, go and get deployed. And the partners back at home don't give them the shit that Chantal gives Salah. People go out there and put their lives on the line to fight for their country. They probably communicate better than Salah and Chantal, and probably are a lot patient, are a lot more caring, selfless, show their partners a lot more grace. And damn sure during times of frustration, they don't go online and blast their partners. No pun intended, because I'm talking about being deployed. But you get my point. Please. She's such a selfish piece of shit. But it's Chantal. Tony Tone. Hey, boo. Thank you so much for the support. Evening chat. Evening, my beautiful sis, Charlie. Evening, Tony Tone. Mercury. Why is Rosie being pet on the cheek by Chantal's back scratcher? No, wait, a Barbie doll hand. It's the way all the girls, their partners like to pet them. Well, not all. I guess it's just similar to Chantal. Oh, that's another thing, Rosie, bitch. Rosie, while you writing novels on your community tab post, because she hate being compared to Chantal, that's another comparison. Remember how Salah likes to pet Chantal like a dog? Look at, oh, hold on, let me pull it back up. Look at Remily, petting Rosie. Look at this. Hold on, let me pull this up. Oh, look at that. I have never seen a Saint Bernard so happy. Look at that. Look at that. That's a good old girl. Look at that. Good girl. Treat, treat, treat. Paw, paw. Sit, sit. Go eat. Go eat. Good girl. Good girl. Aw, look. Remy got his first dog because I think Remy has cats, right? Look, Remy got his first dog. I love that. Adopted his first doggy. Look at that. Just so nice, cuddly, just soft. Oh, so cute. So cute. Couldn't be me, bitch. Couldn't be me. Porcosaurus, thank you so much. Technically here, but pretty much replay gang because working, but wanted to say hi and thanks because I need the laughs at the moment. And Yamano, behave. You heard that, Yamano? You heard that? Listen up. Thank you, boo, and enjoy the replay. I hope you could take anything from this stream. Thank you, boo. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me see. Oh, be ever curious. I saw your comment. Cats will hang around the places you are the most because they love you. You spend time at the laptop. Yeah, that's true. Rio will be there because he loves you. Also, it's warm. It's just weird because he never, at least I never noticed he did it before. Let me just say that. Maybe I just didn't notice he was doing it before. But baby, he did it while I was streaming. I said, this is a specific household. Get your ass down. But thank you so much, boo. You're right. You're right. Because I am at my laptop and around my makeup brushes a lot. So the scooter needs a safe word. If you catch my oh, I got this comment already. And thank you, boo. Thank you. Lana, thank you. When my husband was deployed, I was just talking about this. When my husband was deployed, I was worried sick. Her lack of care for her husband in Syria is sick and concerning. That have the life you deserve, Foodie. Thank you. I was just saying this. Exactly. And you get exactly what I was coming from. She's such a selfish piece of shit. Let's continue.
You know? He not message her for Eid. Yeah, that's a big thing to me. Because you know what? It's bigger than money. It's bigger than gifts. It's bigger than anything. I'm not needy with that shit. But when it comes to thinking of me, yeah. On a major holiday where you're with tons of family, probably tons of beautifully dressed women cousins all prepped and ready to go for Eid, and you're going to not even think of your wife when you know how many times have I told you that I'm insecure, that it's very simple to keep me happy while we're away.
It is not Salah's job to fix Chantal's insecurities. Don't get me wrong, the cheating probably added to that, obviously, but Chantal been like this. This is the same Chantal who at one point admitted to throwing a chair because Pete's found a famous actress attractive. This is who Chantal has been. She expects her partners to center her and make them their whole world. And she ended up with a man in a culture where family is so important, where there's no way she could have ever thought she'd be the center of his world. But now, because he's not falling in line and doing the things that she wants, this is what he gets. And don't get me wrong, fuck Salah for many reasons, but this is the problem with people like Chantal who do fetishize marginalized groups, fetishize specific people. This is what you end up getting. She wants to be with Arab men. She wants to be with black men. She wants to do that. Learn the cultures. Learn the cultures, because none of this should have been a fucking surprise. The fact that he has family members knocking on his door back at home in Syria back to back, that is no shock. That is no shock. And that's common in many cultures. Honestly, here's the truth. Depending on your background, even if I'm getting to know you, depending on your background, if it don't sound like you locked in with your family, I'm side-eyeing you. I'm gonna side eye you. Like, oh, what happened? Tell me. Help me understand. She's a weird, weird bitch. Anyways, let me get to this. Next, thank you so much. Been a fan since 2019. Have some birthday cash from the other day. Been really enjoying your coverage of this mess. 6'8" queen of I thought it said of no blankets. You know, it's my fault because I was reading it wrong, but 6'8" queen of no blankets. Thank you. And happy belated birthday. Happy belated birthday next. Didn't it seem like it was gonna say of no blankets? God, I need to stop reading so damn fast or attempting to read so damn fast. But thank you. And thank you for being a supporter for so long. And again, happy belated birthday. You just forgot the word no there, but it's okay. It happens. It's your birthday month. So celebrate, boo. Funkle Sunny, if you guys don't like the stream, you side with FMG. Stop. Speaking of FMG, thank you, Funkle Sunny. A couple of his supporters were under my tweet, so I had tweeted out about, like, you know, the Rosie picture, this one. Because, you know, again, it's really hard to find something nice to say about this picture. So there was like a couple of like her supporters under my stream, and then one of them, it's that Justice for Cats lady, mind you, irony of that name being a supporter of FFG, said something about like my looks, like pretty much like the nerve of me. And all I thought to myself is like, bitch, aren't you one of FFG's like #1 fans? Like, do you know what she looked like, bitch? You could see what I look like. Do you remember what she looked like? I didn't respond. Sometimes I just like to see Chinians under my tweets. And it's just like, oh, you're so cute. You lost. You are so lost, because if I quote tweet you and drag you, then what? Then what? And then the nerve to have the screen name Justice for Cats while supporting FFG, a creator who little scammed y'all off of a dead cat. Got it. Got it. Okay. Yamano, thank you. Since you're at work, K-Bun, since you're at work, going to make Charlie read this out loud. Gotta draw Charlie with the booster seat on her high chair. Was it K-Buns? I think that was Amelia who drew that. You know what, Yamano? K-Buns is busy with work. K-Buns is extremely busy. K-Buns can't always take these requests. Thank you. And did you not listen to Porcosaurus? Porcosaurus literally just told you to behave. I'm snitching. Actually, that's when I started doing. I'm gonna start snitching. Watch me. Smee, thank you. Imagine being mad after you ruin his stable life. Let's not forget the reason he is in Syria. DMs, please. Sending love. Oh. Let me play this, y'all. Let me go check my DMs. I already know it's about to be something crazy. Let me play this. One moment. Smee, I don't know what you up to, but I'm about to go check.
From each other. And he can't even do that. No, I'm not celebrating Eid. Because I'm ostracized. Can you imagine me going to try and fit in with other Muslims? Yeah, I mean, he can be sweet and everything. It's not enough. It's not enough. It's the words don't matter to me. It's the actions. It's the
What about Chantel's actions though? That's the crazy thing. In no way am I saying Salah is like a perfect husband or even a great husband. But what about Chantel's actions? These same actions that she constantly walks back.
actions. And it's not just this occurrence. It's like many, many, many times where I just feel like, like I feel like a part of him is keeping me like he doesn't want me to be with anyone else. I feel like I'm just really needy because.
I wanted those two clips back to back because Chantel wants viewers to believe that Salah doesn't want her with anyone else, when in fact it's her who doesn't want Salah with anyone else, including his family. And later on in the stream, she says something about his cousins, like the way they'll be looking, celebrating Eid. And she comes off so bitter, hateful, and jealous. I personally will never be in a relationship with someone if I fear there's a chance you may leave me for one of your cousins. Keep in mind, that stereotype is very problematic. I don't know if at any point Salah literally said this to her or she's just running with that very disgusting stereotype. But if that's a true concern, why the fuck would you stay with that person? There are people who fear or worry of their partner just cheating. Chantel takes it a step further, worried about Salah leaving her and ending up with his cousin and starting what, a family? Where did that start? Where did the idea even come from? She's a weird, disgusting bitch.
Like he really does like try in a way. Like I don't know. You'd have to see like how we talk. I don't know. Alien superstar, don't know what happened, but glad to see you. Pretty and free with your hair out. God loves you regardless. We love you regardless. Thank you, Alien. I love you guys too. Seriously, if it weren't for you guys, I'd be a lot lonelier because at least I have you guys as an outlet, like to express myself and not just sit here with my feelings. And we talked on.
And that's part of the problem, a huge problem. Her viewers aren't supposed to be an outlet, not in that way. Her relationship and the dynamic she has with her viewers is actually extremely unhealthy. And it's been a conversation she's always talked about, walked back, and oh, I shouldn't bring this to the platform. And yet she always finds a way to do that. Before we get to that, before we get to her obviously within 12 hours realizing once again she probably shouldn't have brought it to the platform, let's take a look at what Smee decided to send me. When I tell y'all, it be your own people. It be your own people. Look at this. Look, y'all tell me, what did I do to deserve this? Look at this. Look, look, look. It's a picture of Zach, Michael B. Petty, and apparently me. Guys, I can't see the movie. Zach responds, I'll put you on my shoulders so you can see the movie, bestie. And Michael B. Petty, we love our shabooboo. Smee, you are one of my mods. You are one of my people. What did I do? Knowing damn well I'm the same height, sometimes even taller than Zach and Michael B. Petty. You know this. You know this. Zach has told y'all that I tower over them. We hung out. I tower over Zach. This is not even realistic. It's not even realistic, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Sounds like a you problem. Your chat is your biggest obstacle. You see that, right? You see that, right? Chinyans, take notes. This is how you drag someone. You're funny with it and you're not problematic about it. Take notes, Chinyans. Take notes. And also buy your leader a nicotine patch, bitch. Back to Chantal.
Video and he like proved to me that his charger wasn't working. And I'm like, why did I go live in front of hundreds, like 1,000 people and blast our personal business? Like, why do I do that? Like, I feel like that no matter what is wrong, you know? I've been doing that for years. I know. I don't know how to stop it. Fuck. I'm not saying like, you know, I don't know.
Oh, Lily, I know she is. She be the main person dragging me. Main person dragging me. Sounds like a you problem sends me a short meme. This is the two thing. Well, actually three, because I love her for all the beauty advice she's given me. But outside of that, let me tell you what sounds like a you problem gonna do. She gonna sit there and remind me I'm short by a meme, and also keep sending me articles of wild shit happening in Florida. Let me tell y'all what sounds like a you problem sent me the other day. So there's this Florida man. Yes, another Florida man. I guess got in some type of dispute at a drive-through. And you know how some disrespectful customers will throw like a drink through the drive-through window, maybe throw their fries, or even try to fight through the window. A man in Florida threw a gator through the drive-through window. A gator? I really need to lock down and figure out where I'm actually going to move because it was originally supposed to be Georgia and now there's a place I'm looking into, but it's time. We're throwing gators. You're throwing a gator. Bitch, when I tell you I'm always down. Like I'm a nuck if you buck type of bitch. If you throw a gator at me though, I'm not nucking or bucking. I'm crying. You hear me? I'm crying. I'm going to freeze, pass out, and cry and piss myself at the same time. A gator, lock his ass up. Lock his ass up. Oh, back to this.
What's gonna happen with Salah and I, but like so far, it's still not great. Yeah, no, let him, he can. Let him get married to someone else. Let him do what he wants. Just forget me. Like, I don't know why. Like, I'm just. No, it's not. I can't. I can't do it. I'm over it. But I don't want to. Yeah, I don't. I feel like I don't want to, like, explain myself anymore. Like, I just don't want to talk about it. Like, I don't want to be. I don't know. When that, I know I have to, like, not come online and talk about it, but yeah. I don't know. There'll be some excuse, like, it's Eid, you know, the minute I wake up, there's people at my door. And I'm sure that during this time, you have time to text all of the people texting you, making plans, blah, 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 talking to your relatives for Eid on WhatsApp. And you see my picture on WhatsApp and you don't even think to say Eid Mubarak, baby?
What if in that moment Salah was doing a lot of running around? And he wanted to make sure when he reaches out to Chantel, he could at least dedicate it, maybe some solid time, like a good 15 minutes. Because when you're ripping and running and you're trying to catch up, trying to do stuff for family, like if you send a text and someone tries to, initiate a conversation, you might not get back to your phone or the conversation for another like 30 minutes. And then they waiting 30 minutes. So sometimes people keep that in mind. They're like, you know what? I'm going to send this message when I could have a solid block of time. What if that was the case? With Salah, probably not. Who knows though? That's the truth.
Excuse me? Hollis, in your own language, bye. If he comes in and says I'm his wife, no, he won't. I don't think so, not after seeing this. Anyways, you better not. I'm just gonna say, please just talk offline, but there's nothing to say. Like, I've made up my mind. You know, I don't want malice towards him and everything, but, no. I want to be off the hook with all this pressure. I just do. Yeah, I know it's gonna sound like excuses, but that's why I'm saying I was wrong. Because
Because we all knew that Chantal was going to walk this back. Whether you're a supporter of hers or a viewer who's been criticizing her for years, the criticism she deserves, we all knew. And of course, she's going to make excuses. Of course, she's going to contradict herself within 12 hours and make a fool out of herself and go on rant after rant after rant about a decision or a thought she didn't actually have to bring to the internet. And because she did, people are entitled to what? Their opinions. Jax, thank you so much for the support. If I was him, knowing how much she runs her mouth, I wouldn't show anything either, regardless of the scheme. My struggle isn't your content to make, 1000%. And the truth is, Sala needs to start calling her out her bluff on this. When it comes to, oh, you didn't message me, you didn't do this, and then she runs to her live stream to get attention and also get his attention, which has him running into chat to defend himself. Sala's an idiot. Let her go. Let her keep running her mouth. Because knowing Chantal and the way she is and the way she likes to, have control, in her mind, she knows if she goes live, he's going to see it. He's going to try to reach out to her. He shouldn't have reached out at all. Let her run her mouth for a couple of hours. She's still waiting on a message, a text, something, and don't let it come in. And watch how quickly she walked that shit back. Chantal acts like a toddler. She throws a tantrum because she wants some fucking gushers or some apple juice or some shit. Show them. No, that's not how you get what you want. Use your manners. That's the sad part. You got to treat her like a fucking toddler. Excuse me. What did we teach you? No screaming, no crying, no kicking. Use your words. What is it that you need? How is it that you're feeling? You want some gushers? Can I get some gushers what? Please. Stupid bitch.
Whenever I'm insecure, my brain gets paranoid and I think all of these things irrationally. And then whenever I've calmed down and I think about it and really think about it, it's like I'm imagining these things that he's doing when he's probably not, when he's probably being sincere. Men like that, like Arab men like that now, heard me right off. I used to.
The Arab men that she's been fetishizing pretty much the whole time I've at least been watching her, they're always like that. But that's the thing that Chantal seeks so much. She wants someone a little controlling. She wants someone telling her what to do. She wants honestly, low key, part of it sounds like she got some daddy issues she needs to work out. Relatable. I understand that. But work that shit out. And stop tying it into this fetish that she fucking has. Of people she will never understand. She will never take the time to understand. And the moment she's upset, she shits on them.
Be so like, ooh, turns me right off. Because a lot of Muslim men are hypocrites. Whatever.
For anyone not looking at the screen, I want to read this out. This is around the time that Salah comes into the chat. My mobile charger wasn't working and the mobile was dead. And then after I bought a new charger and came to message her, I saw her weird message that she wants to break up instead of giving excuses for others. And here she is, whatever. Here's the thing. This didn't have to be public. And I still don't actually really believe the charger thing, but still, it didn't have to be public.
Whatever, Salah. There's always an excuse. And yes, I feel judged. I feel judged by everybody in your family. I don't like these feelings. You don't let me into your life.
She should be judged. She's given them many reasons to judge them. And this whole idea, oh, he doesn't let her into, his life. Maybe she doesn't provide that safe space for him to do that. Because the minute she is upset, she could be laying out all his business online. Let's just say there's something going on in his business, or there's something going on in the family home, or something going on within their family dynamic. I bet you Salah has never really sat down and talked to Chantel about his relationship with his father, with his siblings, because we would have been knew it. Imagine whatever, because no family's perfect, obviously. There's going to be issues. Imagine if Salah really opened up to Chantel about some of the struggles he may have had within his relationships with his family, and maybe things they don't agree on, even when it comes to, their faith, their culture. She would instantly run to the internet the minute she's mad and be like, yeah, fuck that shit. You even told me that you don't believe in this. You got in your argument like this with your dad. She would have run to the internet. She doesn't provide a safe space for that man to even open up to her, to share those things with her. And that's her husband? Bitch, please. Chantel is nothing but a stepping stool for him to get his ass to Canada. And that ain't never gonna happen. Tosh, thank you so much for 12 months. I do not like Salah, but my God, no one deserves the toxicity she dishes out. And there's no way, and I agree, there is no way his goal should be that important to stick around for this. To stick around for this, to deal with this, fuck no. It ain't never that deep. But thank you, Boone. Thank you for 12 months. F yeah, it's Sabby. Thank you so much for the super chat. Watching this and seeing Foodie and Rosie, I just had to do some push-ups and some ab exercises as I watch. LOL, love you, Charlie. Love you too, boo. And yes, at least go for a walk. I ain't even saying I do all that. Just go for a walk. Literally, there's times, and I know this is gonna sound pathetic, but it is what it is. I love to clean. I love a clean home. I just mentally, it just my mental health would go downhill if I lived the way Chantel did. And sometimes when I see her do shit that's like she's so out of breath, I'm like, let me just confirm I'm good. So when I saw her out of breath, I got up and started to fold the laundry I was supposed to be folding, and made sure I stood the whole time folding it. And then I fixed something on the bed, and I was just like, yeah, I'm still good. I'm still good. I'm still good. Because sometimes it's just like, am I actually being petty? I'm like, no. Let me just confirm. Because I'm still a big back, but I used to be a much bigger back. Okay. I used to have a much bigger back. And sometimes you're just like, let me make sure the call isn't coming from inside my house at the same time. I know it sounds pathetic, but I have to do it sometimes. It is what it is. So sounds like a you problem. Thank you. Hi, just got here. Remember, one like equals one more boil. Yes. One more boil and one more strand of hair loss on Chantel. Thank you. Sounds like a you problem. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Mercury. Question. The cousins dating is just an offensive stereotype, right? Like the South states, of the US or the north of Mexico. I'm not saying there's not, from my understanding, it's not that it's impossible, but it's a disgusting stereotype that I don't know ever actually originated from Sala. I think it's a stereotype she's just running with. Like, for example, like you said, we have that stereotype in the South. Did that come from Sala, or is she just being Islamophobic? That's what I don't understand. I don't get it. And I've been looking to see if I had a clip saved where she said Salah said this, as if, like, say, did he say this happens in his family? Did he say that this is a conversation, say, his father approached him with? That's what I've been looking for. And I've never seen anyone clip Chantal saying that. So I'm like, where did this originate? And I know it's Chantal. So I'm like, the fuck? I can't stand her. And thank you so much. Sounds like a you problem. The other day, I saw something about a Florida man who washed up on the shore saying he was kidnapped by dolphins. I heard about that and was forced him to build their underwater kingdom, but I forgot the post. I know what post you're talking about because I heard about that. Baby, that was nothing but drugs. That was nothing but drugs. Honestly, yeah. Because I remember back in the day, this was years ago, the first case of bath salts that I ever heard of, and I don't think he was on bath salts because he probably would have eaten the dolphins, unfortunately. But I remember the first case of bath salts that I ever heard of. And mind you, I'm thinking bath salts is just bath salts you put in your bath. But whatever that drug is, had people eating people's faces and shit like that. That was in Florida. So many things originate in Florida. And you probably asking, why you there, girl? Long story. Long story. Fantasy Final Fiend, thank you so much for 11 months. Foodie and her relationship issues, not caring that there's a whole war going in the Middle East. She will never give a fuck. No. Chantel, think outside of herself? Of course not. Of course not. Thank you so much. Jax, I appreciate you. Here's the other thing. She should have said all of this with the soft glam look, neutral short set, and a cute wig. If you're jumping out, jump. That. Insecure, but calling him out. Oh, it's insecure, but calling him out looking like that. That part. Looking like this. That. Make a statement, bitch. Make a statement. I agree. Thank you, boo.
You don't ever let me into your life. I don't know anything. Like, let's just be civil and just leave me alone. Like, seriously. And it's really funny that you're able to be in this chat instead of messaging me privately. Like, you only care how you look now. But I don't want to, I feel like I don't want to, like, explain myself anymore. Like, I just don't want to talk about it. Like, I don't want to be, I don't know. Or that, I know I have to, like, not come online and talk about it, but yeah. And I blame.
So Chantel expects that she should comfortably go to her viewers, hundreds, sometimes thousands, sometimes it's thousands of people who end up seeing what she does when she runs to the internet about her marriage. But it's an issue if Salah comes into chat to defend himself. Again, I wouldn't do that if I was him. Let her keep going. Let her keep digging that fucking hole. But it's her platform to do what she wants. But dare he even defend himself? It's a problem because he cares about how he looks to viewers. But yet all she gives a fuck is how she feels. No matter the life he's trying to build out there, no matter the things he's trying to accomplish with his family, due to her, mind you. Why is she in Syria? Why is Salah in Syria? Because of Chantel.
Your family because you don't even send me pictures of your business. You don't send me pictures of your house. Your family and you don't even trust me to have pictures of your house.
Do you blame them? I don't blame them.
Just leave me alone, please. Just please. It's always something wrong with your charger. Always something wrong with your phone. So how did you make Eid plans today then? Anyway, I'm done. I'm done being suspicious and feeling like that, you know?
Let's just say for a second, there was actually something wrong with Salah's phone. She just asked, how did you make plans for Eid? Well, I recall Chantel saying that his family will just pop up to the house. So let's just say something did happen with his phone. His family would just pop up to the house and be like, hey, we try to get through to you, but we here. That's not a hard thing to imagine. And again, these conversations could have happened if she just waited for him to eventually respond instead of not getting the response that she wanted in the timing that she wanted and running straight to the internet just to make a fool out of herself again. That's why I believe some of these have to do with humiliation rituals. Is that her intent? No, but that's what it ends up being. She's a fucking clown. Now, hold on. Before I get to you, Smee. Scrim, thank you so much for 10 months. He's in Syria. Why wasn't she scared for his safety? Because she don't give a fuck. She don't care. That's why. She doesn't care. Because if she really did, she'd be a lot more concerned about that instead of him. For example, I could understand if she was upset, like, wow, he hasn't gotten back to me. Did something happen out there? Anything? No, that's not what this was. That concern I would understand, but it would take someone actually being a decent person at minimum. And that's not what Chantal is at all. And thank you again for 10 months. Smee. Just know, y'all, anytime you see me say check my DMs, just know it's some shit. Look at this. Look at this. Tell the truth about BBJ or smoke a carton of cigs. FFG's response? Smoking. I can't. Look at that. You know what? Chantel was saying she don't know if FFG could keep a man, but based on the amount of cigarettes she's deep throwing, you never know. You never know. You never know. Oh my God. Oh, that's such an ugly bitch. Jeez. Justice for cats. Remember how you was talking about my looks? Remove the cigarettes for a second. Just know this is what your girl actually looked like. Look at this. Justice for cats. Come here. Come here. Oh my God. Yo, FMG's so painfully ugly. I could never. That's why we should talk about look. Oh, yes, talk about looks, you ugly bitch. Please. One more time. Ooh. Just ugly. Oh. Okay, so we're gonna go from FFG to Chantal. Back to Chantal. Hold on.
And I said I don't want people insulting you and all that. So let's just keep it civil. Just, yeah. I'm explaining why.
Cousins. Yep. Cousins. For sure. Absolutely. But seeing that I'm running my mouth a little bit more, let's take a quick bonding break.
You ain't got enough of this fever, I know. Nothing would remain and you don't wanna go. So go. Cause you're picking your pace, no time to waste. I wanna love you, but life doesn't wait. You can't stay here and waste away. You need to taste every mistake. Fall out and get up again and again. Again and again and again and again. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. And I'll meet you at the. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. I'll meet you at the end. Don't you know what happens to dreams you don't follow? They crumble. You know I can't stand what you're getting so hollow. So go. Cause you're picking your pace, no time to waste. I wanna love you, but life doesn't wait. You can't stay here and waste away. You need to taste every mistake. Fall out and get up again and again. Again and again and again and again. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. And I'll meet you at the. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. I'll meet you at the end.
By the way, I know how to lip sync, but there is a delay. So just in case my words are off, literally there's like a 5 second or 8 second delay. But I realized that while watching playbacks, that's why I don't sing along anymore because I'm like, oh damn, there's a delay on their end. Looks like I'm looking like I'm lip syncing like fucking Amber and shit. Mm-mm. Speaking of Amber, local fat camp, local everything, they are a mess. Truly, truly just a mess. And I'm still waiting on one of those hosts to list what camera they are using at home. I am looking to look 75 pounds smaller on stream as well. Hook me up. I know I criticize y'all a lot and that will be continuing, but please hook a sister up. What are the cameras you all are using at home? I believe it was Glam in Discord that said they had military grade filters. Yes, that's what I want. That's what I want. Because that's what they're using at the LCU. Because everybody, I'm just like, oh my God, especially when they're in the theater room, I'm just like, God, shit. Okay, just put me on. Just put me on. But just drop a quick anonymous DM. What cameras are you using? Please. Sounds like you problem. Forgot to say you absolutely rock the Jackie Aina look. Thank you. See, I'm still working on that one. I'm still working on that one. I think I know the palette, and I'm actually going to tell you exactly which palette because I want to do yours. But remember, I want to do yours after my hair appointment because I feel like your look is going to look really good with a bob, and I want it with the bob, matched up with the bob. I just got to make sure I don't sweat out my hair long enough to pull it off. To pull that off. Oh, but let's get back into it. Thank you. Thank you. See, Giggity, I think that is a scripted thing. So I know what you're talking about. With them saying Fupa's gone. I don't know if something happened recently, but when I was getting ready, I was listening in on the stream where they were saying Keemstar was upset. He want to send Fupa home because I guess Fupa send that dude to go get her some fries or some shit. And Keemstar said they're not supposed to do that. But then Fupa and him showed up on Locale Live to beg for their jobs or some shit like that. It just sounds real scripted. Like Fat Camp, they all eat fast food, bad food. People drive and make runs and all of that. I think it was just part of the script for them to like get more content out of this because outside of the fighting, it's been just a really long begathon. That's all.
You know, I'm not in hijab or I'm not like, I'm just over it. Like, I hate these feelings. Like, it was a long time. Your charger wasn't working for that long that you couldn't even, like, no, 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 no. I don't believe it. I don't believe you. Let's just, if you want, just message me privately. Leave, like, people are obviously going to be on my side, and you can't block everyone. But if I ask you guys, just please no insulting. I'll unmod when I'm ready. I just don't insult, please.
I mean, we've been new, but the minute she started saying this, I was just like, oh, she gonna walk this back. She gonna walk this back. I thought we'd make it to Monday, but no, the walk back was quick. But look at where we are now.
Yeah, I don't. You can. There's always an excuse. You can text while it's charging, right? I mean, it's just so convenient that your charger and everything's not working today. But, anyways, we'll talk privately, okay? Thanks. You have so many phone chargers. You're literally lying. Look, why don't you just. I'm not important to you. Your entire family there is more important. Your whole life there is more important. Live your life. Just leave me alone. That's all I ask.
You know, Chantel has the option to block him as well, right? Take his wrench and block him. She has the option as well.
And I don't want. That's it. No. So how are you using your phone now then? Like, just... It makes no sense to me. Sorry. It doesn't make any sense. And you're not blocked. So anyways, just... Yeah, this is my family I talk to, right? Because I don't have... Yeah. I feel like a lot of the things people have, like, wrong with it is, like, because I come on here and complain. Which you should never do. Like, you...
So this is like her family, her viewers, which is sounds crazy, even her saying that. Only for her to walk it back and say, you know, she shouldn't go on there, go online to strangers online and blast her issues with her husband. Please. Such a joke. Porkosaurus, thank you so much for the support. Just curious, did you ever manage to find my Discord DM? My name isn't Porkosaurus on Discord. No worries if you haven't had time. Just wondering. That's the thing. I haven't seen it. Can you do me a favor? Can you tell Yamano? Because I've been in contact with Yamano because Yamano's obviously in the Discord. Is there any way you can have Yamano connect us? Only because I've looked through some of the DMs I haven't gotten through, and none of them seemed like you, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I know Discord be funny, but Yamano, I know Yamano could connect us, even though Yamano be bullying me. If you can, please, because I do want to find your DM. Thank you so much, boo. Let me see. Jax, pretty sure rolling blackouts are still a thing. Did she forget when she was wasting electricity in Syria? She don't care about that. All of that, that's not even a memory for her. This man is supposed to create electricity out of his pube hairs if he had to make sure he got back to Chantal in the time that she needed. That's the truth.
You don't have time to acknowledge my message, but you have time to come on here and try to explain yourself to the public. Like, that's just another red flag for me. Sorry, but... Yeah, but how can you know how he comes across, Habibi J, if, like, you don't have any idea what our communication is like? You know? I feel like at the end of the day, it's like my fucking choice. Like, it's my choice what I want to do, who I want to be with, and, you know, I feel I was wrong, like, just coming on here and talking about it. I don't believe you, Salah. I don't believe you. I don't believe that you didn't have access to your phone on Eid. Um, if it was so important for you to message me, you would have found a way. No, because I blocked you for a short period of time.
This woman's in her 40s. This woman is in her 40s.
So you were replying to my message that I sent you where I was mad. But you didn't message me before that. You put everyone before me. Yes, so please continue your life. I don't want to insult you. I don't want any ill feelings towards you. I'm done with it. I feel like you know, you don't care. Okay, that's the problem. The whole problem is that you don't care. I don't believe you. Because it doesn't make any sense. Okay, good. Do it. It's Eid. Go have fun with your 1,000 family members and forget me.
She always sounds so bitter and disgusted when she brings up his family.
Yeah, I will. I'm already enjoying my life more.
Where? Chantal was already enjoying her life where? I saw no enjoyment coming from this stream. I don't even see enjoyment after this stream. Please. L, thank you so much for the super sticker. I appreciate you. A rose for me. And Porkosaurus, Yamano reached out in record time. I see you. I see you, and I will get back to you. Thank you. And thank you, Yamano. Thank you. Porkosaurus, get Yamano.
You said it yourself. I don't care. So, you know. Remove as moderator. See you. No need for you to be moderator. I get nothing from this relationship anyways, except for grief every day, insecurity, and you blame me for that. That's your fault that I'm insecure. Your fault. And you do nothing to try to make me feel better. You never ever ease my mind.
Actually, she had many issues prior to Sala, especially her mental health issues, and it's not his job to fix that.
Playing with your emotions. Yeah, but like how, I don't know how he's playing with my emotions, like when I really think about it, like when I'm not impulsive, when I have time to think about it, and he explains himself, like, but at the end of the day, like he does most days, like we talk a lot, like the whole day almost, and it's very loving, and he's, very I don't feel like he ignores me on purpose, but my insecure brain feels that way sometimes. Like, I don't even wait. Like he said, like, you don't even wait to hear an explanation. Like, he's like, I'm in, like, a third world country, and the conditions, the issues, and you're never there. You're always busy with your life there. So live your life there. Plain and simple. Good for you. He said he doesn't care. There you go. I need someone physically with me. Yep. I'm not easy. I'm gonna be 42. I'm not easily manipulated anymore.
Chantal Marie just said she is not easily manipulated. Okay. But you know what? Sometimes just agree with her delusions. Just agree. Just agree. D with love, thank you. She just got remonetized. I wouldn't be surprised if the both of them decided to go to do this for more views and money. The only reason I don't believe this was a plan between the both of them is because I do believe Salah cares very much about his reputation and how people perceive him. That's the only reason I feel if there was something that they planned to get more views, it wouldn't be something that would include bashing him for hours on end. I don't think so. That's the only reason I can't really agree with that, but who knows? That's the truth. I don't know these people. I just don't see that for Salah based on the little bit that I know about, his behavior and stuff. And thank you for the support.
I've given it many chances because a lot of things that people perceive about our relationship are wrong, but there's a lot of valid concerns. And
What are those valid concerns? And the truth is, a lot of what is perceived about their relationship is, in fact, true. And she proves that week after week.
I've addressed them many times, and he just usually chalks it down to being my mental illness, which it's not. Well,
So Salah brings up her mental illness, and she is denying that plays any part, only for her to go on to say this.
it's messy because, like, he doesn't really understand mental illness. He doesn't understand the problems I have with my health, like, fully and stuff like that. And I don't feel like most people probably would. Which is why, like, before I would ever get in another relationship, people are always like, you should date, you should date. Like, really? Like, I'm sorry, but if I can't be in one relationship, there's no way I'm going to be able to be in a new one. I'm not, like, mentally well, like, enough for that. There's no way, you know? Like, I'm not normal in that way. Like, you can't treat me like I'm normal. So, yeah.
So that's that on that, at least that part of this very messy public miscommunication. Very public. And I'm grateful that she's so dumb. She doesn't learn from her past. She doesn't seek out the help that she desperately needs. And I don't know if anyone heard, I believe it was in the stream from yesterday, the kick stream from yesterday. There's a big chance Chantel already missed that therapy appointment that she claimed was coming up. Not only did she possibly miss the therapy appointment, she completely forgot that she had a doctor's appointment today. It was due to her viewers asking her questions about upcoming appointments. And a viewer pointed out the date that she mentioned happened to be today. And she just wasn't prepared. She completely forgot. Chantel, who has all the time in the world, no responsibilities, apparently missed her therapy appointment that she desperately needs, and also almost completely forgot about the doctor's appointment that she had today. Yeah. Yep. Earthling, thank you. Hi, Charlie. Please check Bird App DM. I've been reaching out about Discord. I'll reach out to you. I'll reach out, and I know what that's regarding. I'll reach out to you. And thank you for the support. Y'all, thank you for spending all this time with me. I appreciate y'all. Keep your notifications on. We'll be back soon. We'll be circling back to Rosie this week as well, and continuing with the embarrassment of Chantel's behavior, even after recently being remonetized. It's almost like miserable people always find a way to be miserable. I love that for her. If you enjoyed anything about this stream, please consider leaving me a like and a comment down below. It helps with the algorithm, pushing me in the algorithm, all that good stuff. But I will see you back again soon. Thank you, thank you, thank you for continuing to show up, show out, and supporting my content, my channel, and me in general. Later, y'all.
Well, I look like Peter Griffin today. It's the glasses and the chubby face. Anyways, from being 130 to 280, the bigger you are, the longer the shower. So if I'm 340 pounds, how long do I have to take in the shower? Fuck that. I just wash a few body parts. The ones that don't smell don't really matter.
Well, I mean...
Oh, I forgot to tell you. I went to the bathroom. There was no toilet paper. So I took extra long because I had to wash my ass in the sink and then blow dry my ass with the friggin' Dyson hairdryer. It was like very powerful. So luckily I got to just put my butt far enough away. I know! They had no toilet paper! So I washed my hands very well. I don't smell, I think. Excuse me. A, B, C. I can burp the alphabet. I was gonna strip for you for Valentine's Day. I was gonna I bought red platform heels. I bought red lingerie. I was gonna strip for you, but you had to be an asshole. You can't strangle me. You can't strangle me. Oh my god. Goodbye.